To talk about all the other things that this golf tournament stresses and is important. It is charity, it is community partnerships, like with Trinity Health of New England. Usually every Tuesday we have Dr. Syed Hussain from Trinity Health of New England here with us to talk about COVID. I am so happy that we're not talking about COVID today. Good to see you.
Likewise, morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you here. And of course, it would just be natural to have you here. We have you in every Tuesday. But what you guys have done with this tournament and for how long you guys have done it is really special.
So we're incredibly proud, Tim, of our partnership, of our sponsorship of this great tournament. Trinity Health of New England has been a proud sponsor for over 30 years and the chief medical provider for over 20 years. Yeah. We continue this partnership with travelers. It's an important relationship we have and with the local communities that this sponsorship is able to cater to.
Now, a lot of other organizations, they sponsor the tournament. They just maybe write a check, send some money. But it's about so much more than that, too. Like you said, just talk about what it means to be the medical provider, too, because that is a gigantic undertaking in a place as big as this.
Absolutely. So we have providers and nurses as an extension of St. Francis Hospital on site. We've been through a harrowing 2.5 years of this pandemic, working with our partners at Travelers, whether it comes to guidance for players, testing, making sure that fans are able to come back to this tournament and enjoy it. We've been there all throughout.
And talking about the different things we've done. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to John Quinlaven, the director of the emergency services here on site. We interview him every single year, and he is out there. He loves riding around on his Segway, too, just making sure everything is going nice and smoothly, which it always, always does. The Patriots Outpost, too, what you guys are doing for veterans and people who served is wonderful as well.
Absolutely. It's an important way of Trinity Health of New England to acknowledge our veterans, both active and reserves and retired folks that have served in the Army.
Yeah, and you guys are going to keep this sponsorship going for a while, yes?
Absolutely, for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, that is wonderful, at least through 2025. I mean, you've been doing it for 30 years, why not? Now, Doctor, I have never heard you mention golf before. Are we going to have to sort of give you a primer? How much do you even know about golf?
You know, I was born, raised in the Middle East where soccer is the main sport, so I've had to get accustomed to knowing more about golf, especially now that we sponsor such an amazing tournament.
Yes, and that, okay, so I will help teach you about golf, and when the World Cup comes, because it's in Qatar, and it's on Fox 61 this year, by the way, we should have you in, and you could start giving us some primers on soccer for a lot of the people that don't know. But that is what is great about the Travelers Championship. It is not just a standalone tournament where players come, they cash their paychecks and they move on. It is giving so much to charity, and it is building these partnerships. And Trinity Health of New England has been the presenting sponsor, partner number one, like you said, for 30 years. Thank you guys for everything you're doing to keep the players safe, to keep the fans safe. We certainly do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.